It started with a group of friends, and we were learning about food waste and why food was going to waste. And for me, it really came at first from an environmental angle. It was like so many resources get put into our food, and it gets trucked across the country, and then it just ends up in the landfill. And so that, from the environmental angle, is kind of a travesty. It's like, let's take that perfectly good food and get it out of the landfill. And then as we were learning more about the social side of food and access to food and food insecurity, it really made a lot of sense. Like, this perfectly good food that's going to waste, that's healthy, that's harder to access, should be in the hands of people that need it. And so it's a pretty simple solution to a big issue. Boulder Food Rescue is a nonprofit that started in the fall of 2011, and what we do is redistribute healthy food that would otherwise be wasted from grocery stores and take it directly to recipient agencies that serve homeless and low-income people. And we focus specifically on uncut fruits and vegetables, so it's the healthier foods that are harder to obtain, and we do it by taking it directly from the grocery store to the recipient agency, so it cuts out a warehouse model. So instead of taking it to a warehouse, sorting it, and then redistributing it, we can get it there within 30 minutes. So something that might go bad in 3 to 5 days can be eaten right away. And we do as much food redistribution as possible by bicycle. So we'll load up boxes and boxes and boxes on a bike trailer and take it to food pantries, day shelters, places like that you kind of think of that often serve the community food, but we also take it directly to like the community rooms of like low-income elderly homes or daycares, preschools, places like that. So people that, you know, maybe have barriers to accessing those traditional services can still receive that food. It's certainly rewarding to see people excited about receiving food. And really like investing themselves in it. So one example is we'll drop off food to a low-income elderly home, and the residents of that home don't just get excited to eat the food, they get excited to be a part of it. And so they receive the food and they sort it all out, and they go and gather community members and they bring them down, and then we have meals with them. And I think that just kind of motivation to be involved is something that inspires me to keep doing it. And then for me to like meet people and have a meal and sit down with people and gather over food is it's inspiring. I mean, food to me is just like a catalyst for change. It's a tool that everybody can connect over because everybody eats and it brings people together. Boulder Food Rescue is really fun because we started it as just this idea, this project, like, let's try this. We have a community of people that like care about this issue, and since then we've grown significantly. So we started with 5, and now we have 150 active volunteers at any given time, and we're picking up food 15 times a day, every day of the week. And thus far we've rescued 900,000 pounds of healthy food. We're taking food from its eventual, I guess, end in the landfill, and we're taking it to people that need it right now. And so, yes, like, we should be doing that. But really what I want to see is us use food redistribution as a tool to, like, really address some of the larger systemic issues that are happening. So I'd really like to work on advocacy issues that address food waste, for example. And I'd really like to use what we know about the food system to educate others. And I think education is one of the most important things to do. So I think eventually when Boulder Food Rescue becomes more sustainable and really develops its infrastructure, that's really where we're heading, is to like kind of look at the bigger picture. I think receiving this award really just means like it's recognition for a lot of hard work that I've put into the community, and it's always nice to be recognized for effort, and so it's validating to receive an award like this. I think it really inspires a lot of confidence in me to continue doing my work when people recognize it as something that is needed and is valuable to the community.